Ladies and gentlemen, I want to start by sharing something that I truly believe deep in my heart. God has good plans for you. And I want you to hear that not just as a comforting thought or a hopeful aspiration, but as a powerful, undeniable truth. Every single one of us is a unique expression of life, a spark of something greater than what we can even comprehend. And when we recognize this, when we truly accept that we are not just a product of random chance, but rather a deliberate creation with purpose, we begin to unlock the extraordinary potential that resides within us. I know that sometimes life feels uncertain. There are moments of struggle, of doubt, of pain. But what if I told you that these moments are not the end of your story? That even in the most challenging times, God is working behind the scenes, weaving a tapestry of plans for you that are bigger than what you can imagine. The secret to embracing these plans is to stop looking outside of yourself for validation, for answers, or for signs. The truth is, everything you need is already inside you. You are capable of tapping into a source of wisdom, power, and guidance that will lead you to what you were meant to become. This process begins with an inner transformation, one that shifts your perception of what is possible. If you can begin to see your challenges as opportunities for growth, your setbacks as lessons, and your failures as stepping stones to something greater, then you start to align yourself with that divine plan. You see, God's plans for you are never limited by the circumstances around you. What defines you is not where you are now, but where you're going. The potential that lies within you waiting to unfold, there's a force within you, a divine intelligence that is always leading you towards greater alignment with your highest purpose. But this requires trust. Trust that there is a plan, even when you can't yet see it. Trust that every step, every decision, every challenge you face is part of a bigger design. When you shift your belief system to understand that there is a divine blueprint for your life, you begin to step into the flow of that plan. You are no longer just reacting to life, but rather co-creating with the universe. I want you to take a moment right now and really feel this truth. Close your eyes and imagine that you are on a journey. This journey is one where every moment is a step forward, even the moments that seem hard. You are always being led to something better, to something greater. You are always becoming the person you were meant to be. Your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions are the forces that shape your reality. If you believe that God has good plans for you, then you are already starting to see the world through the eyes of possibility, through the eyes of faith. And when you truly believe that something incredible is coming your way, the universe has no choice but to align with that vision. You were never meant to just exist. You were meant to thrive. You were meant to step into a life of abundance, joy, and fulfillment. You are not defined by the past, by mistakes, or by limitation. You are defined by the future that you are creating with every thought, every decision, and every step you take. So today, make the choice to believe. Believe that God has good plans for you. Believe that those plans are unfolding even now. And no matter where you are in life, trust that your highest good is on its way. When you begin to align your energy with the truth that good things are coming, you open the door for miracles. When you align with the truth that your life is guided by a higher power, you unlock the limitless potential within you. And remember, you are not alone in this journey. You are part of a larger plan, a divine orchestration that is designed for your success. So, trust the process, trust the journey, and trust that the best is yet to come. You are a unique creation with a divine purpose. From the very moment you were conceived, there was a plan designed specifically for you. No one else on this planet has your exact combination of talents, experiences, and passions. Your existence is not random or accidental. You were crafted with intention, and within you lies a distinct purpose that only you can fulfill. It's easy to forget this truth in the hustle of daily life, but if you pause and reflect, you'll realize that there's something extraordinary about your being. Every part of you, from your thoughts to your emotions, from your strengths to your vulnerabilities, is a piece of the puzzle that is uniquely yours. The world has a place for you that no one else can fill. The challenges you've faced, the victories you've won, and the lessons you've learned are all steps in the process of you becoming who you were meant to be. You were created to make an impact, to bring something to this world that only you can bring. The people you meet, the experiences you have, the way you touch lives, These are all part of the greater design that only you can fully understand. When you accept this truth, something incredible happens. You stop comparing yourself to others because you realize that your path is uniquely your own. You start to trust in the journey, knowing that every moment, every choice, and every encounter is leading you closer to fulfilling that divine purpose. You stop seeking validation from outside sources and instead start looking inward, where you find the confidence and strength to be the person you were always meant to be. God's plans for you are greater than you can imagine. It's often difficult to see the bigger picture when you're deep in the day-to-day struggles of life. We tend to focus on what's right in front of us, the challenges, the obstacles, the setbacks, and in those moments, it's easy to feel lost or unsure of what comes next. But the truth is, God's plans for you are vast and beyond anything you could anticipate. What may feel like a detour or even a failure is often part of a much larger design that you can't yet understand. God doesn't just plan for the small moments, He plans for the entirety of your life. Each step you take, each choice you make, each relationship you form, they are all interconnected, forming a pattern that is shaping you into the person you're meant to become. While you might not see it in the moment, those small, seemingly insignificant experiences can lead you to the place where you're meant to be, and they often prepare you for things far beyond what you imagine. The truth is, we are limited by our own understanding of what is possible. We think we know what's best for us, but God, in His infinite wisdom, sees the path ahead in its fullness. His plans for you aren't just about what you want in the present. They're about preparing you for the greatness He has in store. There's an entire world of opportunities waiting for you, and the journey you're on, though it might be challenging at times, is shaping you for the incredible life that awaits. Trust that the unseen forces are working on your behalf, guiding you towards something far greater than what you could envision on your own. Your struggles are opportunities for growth and transformation. In the midst of difficulty, it's easy to see the obstacles as something to avoid, something that stands in the way of your peace or happiness. But the truth is, struggles are not the enemy. They are the vehicles through which growth happens. Each challenge, each moment of adversity, holds a lesson that, if embraced, can propel you forward in ways that comfort and ease never could. Think about the moments in your life that have shaped you the most. More often than not, those moments came after a period of struggle. It wasn't the easy times that taught you resilience, patience, or wisdom. It was the hard ones, the moments when you had to dig deep, push through fear, or face your weaknesses. Those experiences didn't break you. They helped to refine you, to strip away parts of yourself that no longer served your higher purpose. What feels like an insurmountable challenge today is often the catalyst for the person you will become tomorrow. In the midst of struggle, it's important to remember that every difficulty is an opportunity to grow stronger, to become more resilient, to learn something new about yourself and the world around you. The process of growth isn't always easy, but it's always worthwhile. When you view your struggles through this lens, they no longer feel like obstacles, they become stepping stones. Each step you take through difficulty brings you closer to the version of yourself that is fully aligned with your purpose. Instead of resisting the hard times, embrace them, knowing that on the other side, you will emerge more capable, more enlightened, and more connected to the divine plan unfolding in your life. Everything you need is already within you. We often look outside ourselves for answers, validation, or direction, believing that the solutions to our problems are somewhere beyond our reach. But the truth is, the power to create, to heal, and to transform your life is already embedded within you. You carry within you an inherent wisdom, strength, and capability that, when tapped into, can move mountains. This is not to say that seeking guidance or support from others is wrong, but it's crucial to remember that you are not reliant on external sources to access your inner power. The universe has equipped you with everything necessary to fulfill your purpose. The key is learning how to connect with that inner power, to trust in it, and to begin using it to shape your reality. You are not defined by your past, your mistakes, or your limitations. Within you lies untapped potential, the potential to create the life you desire, the relationships you wish to nurture, and the impact you want to have in the world. The first step in unlocking this potential is recognizing that it exists within you. Once you understand this, the world around you begins to shift. The way you view yourself changes, and the way you approach challenges transforms. You no longer feel like a victim of circumstances because you know that you have the ability to rise above them. You are empowered by the knowledge that within you is a source of creativity, resilience, and intuition that can guide you through any challenge. As you tap into this wellspring of inner power, you begin to experience a deep sense of fulfillment and alignment with the divine plan that is unfolding for your life. Aligning with God's plan requires inner transformation. This isn't about simply following external rules or instructions, but rather about undergoing a shift within yourself that brings you into harmony with your divine purpose. The process of alignment is deeply personal and spiritual, and it starts with an honest examination of your thoughts, beliefs, and actions. To align with a greater plan, you must first understand that the old ways of thinking and living may no longer serve you. When you begin to recognize that God's plan for you is bigger than what you see in the present moment, you begin to see the world differently. The way you respond to challenges, your level of trust in the unseen, and the way you approach every aspect of life must all shift to make room for the new. The transformation comes when you're willing to let go of old fears, doubts, and limitations and open yourself to the infinite possibilities that await. The key is not to resist change, but to welcome it, to embrace the idea that you are being molded into a better version of yourself. The process of transformation may involve letting go of habits or patterns that have held you back, whether they are negative thoughts, unhealthy relationships, or limiting beliefs about what you can achieve. As you release these things, you make space for the new, for the good that is already in motion in your life. Aligning with God's plan means trusting in a process that is often beyond your understanding. It requires faith that even when things don't look the way you imagined, there is something greater at work. This trust in divine timing and in your own ability to transform is what allows you to step fully into the purpose that has always been meant for you. Trust that there is a divine blueprint for your life. Many times we find ourselves questioning why things happen the way they do, especially when challenges or setbacks arise. It can be easy to feel lost or confused, especially when the path ahead doesn't seem clear. However, when you trust in the belief that there is a divine plan specifically tailored for you, you begin to see the world through a different lens. Every moment, whether good or bad, is part of a larger design that is unfolding for your highest good. The truth is, we often cannot see the entirety of the picture while we're in the midst of it. We're caught up in the present moment, focusing on the obstacles in front of us. But just as an artist can envision the final masterpiece long before the first stroke is made, God has already designed the bigger picture for you, one that is far beyond what your mind can fully comprehend. When you trust in this divine blueprint, you surrender the need to control every aspect of your life. You allow yourself to let go of the need for immediate answers and instead develop patience, knowing that what you're going through right now is part of a greater purpose. The obstacles you face, the people you meet, the lessons you learn are all aligning to guide you to your true purpose. Even the difficult moments have a role to play in shaping you into the person you are meant to become. By trusting this divine plan, you start to find peace in uncertainty, knowing that each step is necessary, even if you can't yet see the destination. There is a sense of comfort that comes from understanding that everything is unfolding as it should, and every moment is part of the grand design of your life. Your challenges are stepping stones to your higher purpose. Life is not without its struggles, and we all face difficult times that seem overwhelming. However, when you shift your perspective and view each challenge as a step on your journey, rather than a roadblock, you begin to understand that they serve a higher purpose. Each obstacle is an opportunity to grow stronger, to develop resilience, and to align more deeply with the person you are becoming. In every challenge, there is a lesson to be learned. Whether it's patience, perseverance, or the need to let go of something that no longer serves you, these moments push you to evolve. Sometimes what feels like the worst situation can become the catalyst for transformation. When you look back on your life, the most defining moments may not have been the smooth, easy times, but rather the moments when you were forced to face difficulty and emerge from it stronger than before. The key is to trust that every challenge, no matter how difficult, is leading you closer to your higher purpose. These struggles are not random or without meaning. They are intricately woven into your story, shaping your character and preparing you for what lies ahead. You may not see it immediately, but with every difficulty you face, you are refining the qualities needed to fulfill your divine purpose. The patience, the strength, the wisdom you gain through adversity all contribute to the person you need to be in order to step into the life you are meant to live. Instead of resisting challenges, embrace them as the tools that shape you. When you begin to see each struggle as a stepping stone, your perspective shifts, and you open yourself up to the growth and transformation necessary to move forward on your path. You are co-creating your reality with the universe. Often we view life as something that happens to us, a series of random events and circumstances beyond our control. But the truth is, you are an active participant in the creation of your life. Every thought, every decision, and every emotion you experience has an impact on the reality you create. You are not just a passive observer. You are a creator, a co-creator with the universe, shaping the life you experience moment by moment. Your thoughts are powerful. They carry energy that influences the outcomes you experience. When you focus on positive, abundant, and empowering thoughts, you are aligning with the frequency of the universe and inviting more of those things into your life. On the other hand, when your thoughts are dominated by fear, negativity, or doubt, you attract more of those same energies into your reality. This is the power of co-creation, the idea that what you focus on expands and what you believe to be true will manifest in your life. Your emotions play a crucial role in this process as well. How you feel about yourself, your circumstances, and the world around you sends out signals to the universe. If you believe you are worthy of love, success, and happiness, the universe will mirror that belief and bring those experiences into your life. If you feel unworthy or trapped in limitations, the universe will reflect those feelings back to you. The key to co-creating with the universe is to consciously choose the thoughts, beliefs, and emotions that align with the life you want to create. When you take responsibility for your role in this creative process, you begin to see how much power you truly have. You realize that you are not at the mercy of life's circumstances, but rather a dynamic force shaping your own reality. Believe in your potential and the good things coming your way. So often, we allow doubt and fear to overshadow our sense of possibility. We look at our current circumstances and wonder if anything will ever change. But the truth is, the potential for greatness lies within you right now, waiting to be unlocked. You are capable of more than you can imagine, and the good things that are meant for you are already in motion, aligning with the energy you are putting out into the world. Believing in your potential means trusting that you have what it takes to create the life you desire. It means looking beyond your current limitations and recognizing the immense power within you. Whether it's the ability to overcome obstacles, the resilience to keep going in the face of adversity, or the courage to pursue your dreams, you have everything you need to manifest your highest. The first step is to truly believe that what you desire is possible and that you are worthy of it. When you believe in your potential, you begin to see opportunities everywhere. You start to notice the doors that are opening and the people who are showing up to support. The universe aligns with the energy you project, and you attract the experiences and circumstances that reflect your belief in yourself. This belief doesn't just come from external validation, but from an internal knowing that you are capable, worthy, and destined for greatness. Trust that the good things you've been dreaming about are already on their way. Your future is filled with abundance, love, success, and fulfillment. The key is to believe in your ability to receive these blessings, to stay open to the possibilities, and to know that you are deserving of everything good that is coming your way. Abundance, joy, and fulfillment are your birth. So often, we are conditioned to believe that these things are reserved for a select few or that they must be earned through hard work and sacrifice. However, the truth is that they are not distant goals to be achieved, but inherent qualities that are available to you right now. Abundance is not just about material wealth, but a state of being, a mindset that recognizes that the universe is rich with possibilities and that you are deserving of all its blessings. The idea that abundance is your birthright shifts the way you see yourself and the world around you. It empowers you to let go of scarcity thinking and embrace a mindset of possibility. When you realize that you are deserving of all the good things life has to offer, you begin to open yourself up to receiving them. You no longer feel like you have to fight or struggle for what you want. Instead, you align with the flow of abundance, knowing that what is meant for you will come with ease and grace. Joy, too, is your birthright. It is not something that depends on external circumstances or the approval of others. Joy is a state of being that you can choose to cultivate within yourself, regardless of what is happening around you. When you embrace the idea that joy is your natural state, you begin to experience it more often. You notice the little things that bring you happiness, and you begin to prioritize what truly lights you up. Fulfillment is also your birthright. You were created with a unique purpose, and when you align with that purpose, fulfillment naturally follows. It's not something you have to search for or chase. It comes from living authentically, being true to yourself, and embracing the path that resonates with your soul. When you allow yourself to experience abundance, joy, and fulfillment, you are stepping into the fullness of who you were always meant to be.